So hopefully a very quick video on how to install a Scrigno door, because I've never installed one before and I couldn't find any on YouTube. So this is it. This is one of the doors. So in the kit, it comes as just the big panel, which is where the door goes into, and then a frame piece that slots in at the top first, and you screw that in from the top there, and it slides in, and then at this end it meets the door jamb. Both the door jamb and the pocket have temporary pieces in that have the hooks on this end to take the restraint bar that keeps it all square and true whilst you're installing it. So I built the frame and everything together first, and then I built the woodwork to meet the frame size. What's not entirely clear in the box is that everything's from finished floor level, so you need to pack up the bottom as I've done here. I've packed it up by 22mm to allow for carpet, tiles, etc. And that then gives you your structural opening that's governed by the pack up to the top of the channel supports. I also glued those channel supports and screwed them in from the top, making sure the screws don't penetrate into the actual channel, so they just go through the wood and into that support zone. Otherwise you'd have problems of scratching doors or stopping the rolling mechanism working. What else? Everything is hidden. There's lots of stuff I think is going to be hidden inside, so you can't actually check what's being delivered until you take these pieces out, which is when it's all, I think they say you've got to plasterboard first and plaster before you take those. You basically drill out the rivets and take those sections out, and then you replace on this end. This will obviously stay open. You will hang the door, hang the hangers that are in that plastic bag, and then on this end it's got a different piece like this. I don't know which way around this goes yet, which one's top or bottom, but that effectively, I'd guess that's the top. That's the door jamb that will receive the door. I think the other annoying thing is that it's made for, I think, metal section rather than timber. So the width of this is about 100mm and timber's 95mm. So I'm going to have to pack the timber up by 5mm to get the plasterboard to line through from this side to timber. Whereas on the other side I've set it flush, so I only have to do that packing on one side. And then I also, similar to the top, there are stud sections here on the metal, so I've screwed through and put the timber to the metal, screwed that on first, and then I fixed timber to timber, which was a bit easier. Just to get fixings in and make sure you've got the door, because I've always found these in the past on other projects can be quite flimsy, and so I've really made an effort to glue the top joints, so that top joint is really stiff now, and the actual wall panel itself is pretty good if that jamb is solid, but you've really got to make sure that they're really well packed and there's no movement on the structural bits, otherwise it results in a wobbly wall that people just don't think is strong enough. And I could potentially ply line on the inside just to give it some extra rigidity, which is what I've done on past projects if the pocket doors are too flimsy. But I think it's all about that restraint all the way around, so it's fixed left and right really well. Okay, I'll do another video when I hang the door.